You probably just used your first demon, and now you're trying to progress. You want something harder, but every level you try is either just annoying, memory-based, or just feels unfair to play. So you might be wondering, what's the perfect medium demon to actually get better at the game? Today, we're talking about Sakupen Egg, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why you should play it, and exactly how to beat it. Let's get straight into the video. You should play Sakupen Egg because it helps you improve with fast inputs, consistency, and staying calm even when there's choke points at the hardest part of the level. Because, let's be real, the hardest part of Sakupen Egg is the ship part, so, you know. If your goal is to move from easy demon into medium and eventually to hard or even extreme demons, this level will help you prepare for that jump. This level also helps in other game modes such as ship, because it's heavily ship carried, and also tough cube and ball timings. Now that we've talked about it and you know that you want to beat it, let me show you how to beat this level.
The beginning part of this level is really chill. The only hard part is these couple ball clicks, and in these ball clicks you just need to remember which orbs to click and which orbs to not, but just click the blue ones, you'll get it. So now after this, we have this wave section. It's pretty chill. There's no hard gaps, and honestly, you can kind of just maneuver your way through. The only thing you have to watch out for in this wave thing is to make sure you click into this mini portal. Because as you see, if I just release, you're gonna die to the structure below it. So be aware of that. So I would say that the best method is to just keep spamming. Now, one thing is though, you may find this structure extremely annoying, because if I turn on the hitboxes, you'll see that it protrudes out a lot, so make sure to be aware for that so you don't cause rage. Now after this, you're faced with what I like to call the wall. So you can see how there's glow here, but then in the part you're supposed to pass through, there's no glow. And you can see that on the other side too. So what I like to do when I'm playing this is to identify the glow and just spam through it, like so. Because that'll also get you through both caps. Then you have this break part, which I call Chuck, because Chuck decorated it. You can see so here. But the only hard timing is this first one, which is kind of hard. So you just need a buffer this click. Alternatively, you could fall into this blue orb, but me personally, I find that inconsistent, so make sure to watch out. Now, this next wave part is pretty easy. The gaps are open, like wide open, but the hitboxes just feel unfair whenever you die here, because look at them. They're just kind of weird. But the only click you need to watch out for in this section is this last release, because the structure moves up significantly. After this wave part, you have this really cool click stick UFO. Now, what I prefer when you're playing this part is just click to the beat or click to the orbs and the rings. Now, watch out for this click though, because it's a pretty hard click. But what I recommend is just really buffer it and try to click on this corner of the orb, and you'll basically be fine every time. But now we have the hardest part of the level, the 40% upside down ship. It's just really hard to learn, and even when you learn it, it is pretty inconsistent. What I recommend for this part to learn it is slow your speed down to something manageable like 0.5 and practice it. And then when you've gotten that a couple times, you can go back, adjust the speed, and then play it again. And then when you've gotten that, you can eventually move up and then finally play in normal speed. However, even when you've learned the part, it still just is really inconsistent, simply because it's a hard part, even for a medium demon. Then you're faced with this really fast ship. Just follow the indicators. It's really simple. Then you're faced with this UFO part. The only difficult timing in this section is this cube right before the jewel. It's kind of a setup click, because as you can see, if you click it too late, it can mess up the jewel. So as you can see, just messed up and then give you a horrible setup. So what I like to do in this segment is click this green orb early, so then you have a great alignment, and then on this orb, just try to hit it as early as you can. So that'll give you a great setup. After this, you have what I would call the second hardest part of the level. It's it's just a wave, and I've practiced it a lot, so I find it easy, but for you, it might be hard. And I remember when I first started playing it, I found it impossible. But I recommend you do the exact same method that you do with the ship. Just slow your speed down, beat it a couple times, then bump your speed up, and keep playing until you work your way up all the way to regular speed. And then you'll be able to do it like butter. Then you have this pretty cool looking part. And honestly, it's one of my favorite parts of the level. And the only clicks you need to practice are this one black orb leading into it, because you can't really click it too early, otherwise you'll die. So just buffer it, and you'll be fine. Then you have to straight fly, and then there's this UFO where you could click just to the portals, but I just prefer spamming or just continue with the straight fly. Then you have this simple robot part, and just make sure to buffer this pink orb. I don't want you dying there. And then, congrats, you just learned how to beat Sakupen Egg. Make sure to comment down below how much this helped you, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.